Hello and welcome again to my YouTube channel. This is Omosh YUK. So if you're coming back, I just want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Also, if you're new to this channel, I just want to welcome you as well. So in this channel, I talk about returning to the motherland and us having plans on the ground to be able to uh, make us or help us return in the motherland. So today I have this is actually a part two of the video I've done just before this one. Is called things that can prevent us from returning from the motherland. Because sometimes we have plans to return, but there's things that can actually stop us or make it hard for us to be able to return to the motherland. So one of the things as I was looking or doing research or from observation, things I've seen is to be able, if we disconnect, disconnecting from friends and family back in the motherland. So if we come abroad, let's say to the UK or in America, whichever place that you find yourself, if we disconnect ourselves from the people that maybe we left behind, or we don't, I'm not saying we should keep in contact with everyone, but at least if we have people like, let's say, family, or that maybe we connect, we one way to do this is like maybe traveling back maybe once a year, if you can, every year, so then you are not lost, they don't forget about you. Or we have nowadays, they have like WhatsApp, things like this, we can message, we can do video calls. So you see, so it makes it easier for us when we return back to the motherland, then because we already been communicating with them, we won't have that uh, problem of making, like, trying to re-establish that friendship. So staying in touch with our families, I think that one will help us when we relocate back to the motherland. They can help us to, if we, let's say, wanted something done while we are on the ground, and we don't know, like you and I, we don't know what to, like, where to find that thing or how. Because sometimes, for example, you can be in the motherland, and being that you've been working abroad in the UK or America, Australia, whichever place that you have come from, sometimes you find that when you go to the market to buy something, you find they will inflate the price just because of you. So if you have someone that who is also reliable, then they can be doing like the purchasing for you, or you can go with them to purchase whatever it is. So that's just an example of the few things that happen, because sometimes people they just want to make more money, and it's not fair that they inflate the price. So if we have someone, or if you're building, for example, you have someone that is on the ground, someone that knows the prices of things. So that's one of the things that I think that if we work on staying in touch with family and friends, if we can, those who like maybe trustworthy, and you know, so that's one of number. So number two, I think like the media portrays the motherland Africa as very bad. So it makes it for a lot of people, like, let's say, people that have never been to Africa. If you just rely on whatever is on the news, and you don't, let's say, travel to the motherland, you will only agree or believe or go with things that are on the news regarding Africa, like this, say, corruption, bad governance. Well, some of those things will might are true, but also we have corruption everywhere. If we stay away from the motherland and say that we cannot go because there's bad governance and there's bad things everywhere, there's bad governance, and I believe so. So who is going to develop our countries for us? Who is going to bring good governance for us? Like, if we just try to avoid being or going to the motherland because of that reason, there's a lot of people, like even the English people or Australian people, American people, they're going and they stay in the motherland and they're enjoying life. But we ourselves, we have been, let me use this word, brainwashed, to believe that the motherland is not good for us. We should just stay in the West. And so I think we should just, if you're someone that maybe you think the motherland is, they brought so much misconceptions that you just need to go there and find out for yourself, like whatever is being said in the media, whether it's true. Because if you're really, you want to go back and you're being held back by these misconceptions, then I think you should maybe book a ticket, visit the motherland, and see, you know. So that's one of the, that's another one that we also, I believe we become so confident, or let's say comfortable in the life, with the life in abroad, let's say in America or in the UK, whichever place in the West that you find yourself. We become so comfortable that we don't look back where we came from. And not only at the age, maybe when you're about to retire, then you think, oh, like you wish that you did a lot, so then you can be able to return to the motherland. So I think we become so comfortable. The life in the UK or abroad can be very comfortable. You don't have to think, like they have, well, like they have good things. There's so much you can just forget about the motherland, Africa. But I do think that time do catch up with all of us, because when that urge, because I believe for everyone, for every single one of us that have come from the motherland and come to the West to work, at some point there will be this urge that you just want to go back to the motherland. You just want to, you're tired of working back home, like in the West. It's always work. If it's not working in the house, like there's no balance. But at some point, I think we come to that situation where you're saying, I'm tired, I just need to relax and live life. Because in the West, actually, we're just existing. It's like, uh, so we need to like uh, plan, and if anything, we need to go back and visit and see for ourselves, you know. So if you have any misconceptions at all, you become so comfortable in the West, then I think you need to think and find out whether you want to be here forever. If you want to be here forever, or until uh, all of us, anyway, until death or something, then I think that's okay. But this video is for those people that are really, they want to relocate at some point in their lives back to the motherland, but they want to do that, but they're also very comfortable, and they just procrastinate the idea of maybe setting things up in the motherland, because life has become so comfortable. Maybe they have things, let's say for example in debt, that make their life so easy. And to compare that with going to Africa, it become, you just feel like life is not going to be the same. But we have to take a step if we really want to uh, return to the motherland. Another thing that, so one another thing is fear mongering, where people, they hear stories of other people, how things did not go well, or they have this idea that things will not go well, so they actually don't take action on the idea of wanting to move to the motherland, because they feel, or they think that they will not have a good experience, even though they haven't gone, or they haven't traveled to the part of Africa where want to they will wish to relocate. It's like they've left the motherland, but they've stayed for a long time without having to go back, and within that period of time, they've had a lot of influence, so there's a gap, so they fear that when they invest in the motherland, people will steal from them, which is possible. That is why we have to be careful by that way, like going and doing, if you're investing, just going on the ground by yourself, you know, or setting up cameras on the compound, so live cameras, so then you can be watching from uh, from abroad. I'll say this because for myself, I can test, because for my what I'm doing now, or for example, I have like live cameras, so I can actually see live what's happening on the ground. So that's something that you can do. So then you have a peace of mind. If you're someone that is scared that my whatever I am doing will not succeed because people will steal from you, then you can actually monitor it remotely. You can monitor your compound remotely. I think in this video, I'll kind of just show you a little bit of what I'm talking about. So another thing is, this is a big one. The kind of person that you are married to can also uh, really make an impact on your return back to the motherland. So if you're someone that maybe you're married to someone who doesn't have the same idea, or they don't have the same feeling about returning to the motherland as you are, it can become a battle. But if you're someone that the person that you are married to, they have the same, they have similar want, or they have similar idea to one day relocate back to the motherland, and they also with you together are taking action, so then they can make this dream come true, then I think it's a blessing. So we want to be able, like if you are not married, maybe you want to look for someone that has the same dream, because then you don't have to fight between going back or staying. And it can be very hard if the person that you're married to, your wife or your husband, is not uh, like into relocating back to the motherland, you know. So just whatever your investment is, if you're someone that maybe you're scared things are not going to go well on the ground, uh, there's always ways. You can install a camera on the ground, or if you have someone that you can really trust. But I do say, even if you have someone that you can really trust, still you can just set up a camera that you can watch live from abroad. I think that one you need Wi-Fi, but it will save you so much, because you can actually watch live what's going on the ground. So thank you for watching this video today, and thank you for your support. I do appreciate you watching this video to the end, and whatever it is that you are doing, I wish you all the best, and I pray that God will help you. So thank you today, and God bless.